Welcome to What Do You Think Book 1, 30 Controversial Issues a Day for Very Advanced Classes. Written by LIS Korea editorial staff and copy edited by Dwayne Voorhees. This is Teacher Karen and this video is brought to you by Camglish.com. This is the continuation of our topic, issue number 17, Rape, on page 65. And now we are going to answer, what do you think? Please get a piece of paper and a pen, because I will need your opinions about this. Let's start with number 1. Why do you think men rape women? Here's an opinion sample for number 1. If a person, man or woman, is forced to have sex against his or her will, it is called rape. Question number 2. Do you think it is best to be passive when raped? Here's an opinion sample for number 2. It's no wonder so many girls and women are raped these days. They go around without bras, wearing halters and skin-tight pants, and some of them even leave their whole midsections naked. They practically ask for it. I'm not saying we should be easy on the rapists who commit these terrible crimes, but seeing the way some girls dress, I can understand how a man can be tempted beyond his ability to control himself. Question number 3. Do you think those raped should report the incident to the police? Here's an opinion sample for number 3. The theory that girls ask for it by the way they dress is not valid. Rapists are more interested in humiliating and degrading a female than in satisfying themselves sexually. Any female of any age will do. Let's go now to question number 4. Do you think date rape should be punished? Here's an opinion sample for number 4. A friend of mine was picked up and arrested for raping a 24-year-old woman he had dated twice. He had sex with her the first time he took her out. He said she was easy. The second time he went out with her, she gave him the high and mighty routine and refused to have sex with him. He got angry, and I guess you could say he overpowered her. Now he's got a rape charge against him, which I don't think is fair. It seems to me that if she was willing to have sex with him on the first date, there's no way she could be raped by him after that. But according to the law, if you were forced, that is rape. Now let's go to the question number 5. Do you think marital rape should be punished? Here's an opinion sample for number 5. There is no hiding a man's arousal. Usually the female enjoys bringing it on every bit as much as the man enjoys the experience. It is all part of human nature. The problem is that with many men, there is only one way to end arousal, and that is by ejaculation. Does the female partner think the man is going to excuse himself at the height of ecstasy, go into the bathroom and take a cold shower? No way. He wants the final release. My point, I will probably get in trouble for this, but it's because I give women more credit than I give men that I can say this. If the female partner has made up her mind that there is not going to be penetration, she should put a stop to the proceedings at the very first sign of male arousal. A female who doesn't want the total sexual experience should still have a healthy respect for the flashing red warning light. If she goes beyond this point, she could be in trouble. The notion that a woman has the right to change her mind after 2 hours of passionate stimulation may be legally sound, but it flies in the face of the most basic facts of procreation and human biological drives. Number 6. Why do you think many men don't believe it when women say no? Here's an opinion sample for number 6. Today, some of brainless and chauvinist judges do not convict a man of rape because, even though the woman kept saying no, she did not fight back. How on earth could they expect the helpless woman to defend herself against the dangerous man? Does a woman have to be beaten to a pulp before a man is convicted of this crime? It's high time we got rid of these sexist judges so justice can be done. And for the last question here, do you think a woman saying no without any resistance is enough evidence for a rape charge? Here's an opinion sample for number 7. Rape is not a crime of lust. It is a crime of violence. No person provokes rape by acting or dressing in a particular manner. The rapist's motive is not sexual gratification. It is to degrade, control, and/or humiliate. The rapist is not always a stranger. Nearly 75% of all rapes are committed by a friend, relative, or acquaintance. Sex depends on the consent between partners. If one doesn't consent, it's rape. No one has the right to verbally pressure you or physically force you to have sex, even if he has spent a lot of money on you. You are dressed sensually. You have flirted or led him on. You are high on alcohol or any other drug. He says he is turned on and can't stop. You have had sex with him before. You have agreed to have sex with him and then change your mind. There's another question here, number 8. Do you think women are in part responsible for being raped? Or do you think men are totally responsible regardless? Opinion sample for number 8. A rapist recently said the following, and from this we can learn many things about how to keep ourselves from being raped. If you are a working man or working woman, I'm looking for you, and you'd better hope I don't find you. I'm a rapist. I'm not going to tell you why I'm a rapist, but I'll say this, I do it because I like it. It's like hunting, but easier. As I said, working women are my game, and they are usually pretty easy targets. Mostly it's because they travel by themselves, work by themselves, and are so dumb about taking care of themselves. I live in a big city, but I often hunt in the suburbs. Small offices and big buildings or small businesses are good places to find women alone. That's where you might find me at the end of the day. Most of the time, a simple lock on the door stops me, and I stay away from places where I see people coming and going. I've never been caught, never even came close, and that's because I don't take chances. I don't break in to get a woman I want. Most often I can walk right in or she lets me in. The thing is that I look pretty harmless and ordinary. In fact, I try to look like I belong wherever I am. I'm neither big nor small. I'm deliberately clean cut. Nobody who knows me would think I'd do such a thing. Darkness is my friend, but I don't always hunt after dark. The end of the workday is my time. Everybody's too interested in getting the hell out to pay much attention to what's going on. Shopping centers around closing time are good too. Many of the women I've raped came my way because they were dumb. They stayed late and parked a long way from the store. They locked their keys in their cars or left their lights on and ran the battery down. I pick my women because of their situation, which I've studied before I moved. Looks don't mean a lot to me, but my victims are always alone in a place where nobody else will come, or I get her to come to one. You'd be amazed how easy it is. Self-defense? Don't make me laugh. I don't go after a woman who looks like she'd be able to ship me in a fight. The best protection for me that you working women have is company or locked door you're smart enough to open when I ask. Other than that, the best protection is for you to remember there are a lot of guys like me out there who are looking for you. Alright, so we're done with the opinion samples. Now before we finish this class, let's just read this. At 17, her voice started changing from no to yes. Alright, so goodbye. See you in my next video. Have a nice day.